So I played the French.
Again?
Again. Because, Karen. Normally, like on a typical day, I might take a nap. Then I go to the store and I buy Karen flowers and candy and get her a card. And let's see, what was the fourth thing? And balloons to say I love you. Right, sweetie?
He did today.
Yeah.
Lots of nice gifts.
Do you think Edward Norton is a top 10 actor? He is a top 10 actor now, but not of all time. But now he is. Of people that are alive, yes. He's about number 9.
Where is the night?
Number 9! It's right here.
Night odds.
Here you go. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, it might not be a joke.
Oh, it's not a joke. You're giving him too much credit trying to learn.
Maybe he just showed up, or maybe.
Okay, if 99 is still here, you know what I want from you? All right.
He's in my too.
What's happening?
No, just keep going. I'm just looking at something.
I'm confused. Okay, so this is actually one of our other games, which I showed on the previous analysis of these games. And in this position, the engine played knight f3, and in this game it played here, but we transposed. And I played f5, and this was game 1, I believe. This position occurred in game 1. This is game 4. And in game 1, the engine played knight g5, and then I played knight b6, defending my pawn. Then I showed you the Caro-Kann. We have to play knight b6, because e6 is going to get after knight takes f7. And here he played knight h4, which indicates to me they did some meddling between games or during the games, like to make it play differently. If it plays the same moves it played last game, I would just win the same way. So it has to play something different. Yes, Red Dragon is very good. And the movie that made Ed Norton famous was Primal Fear. If you haven't seen Primal Fear, I'm going to take a 2-hour break and just sit here. You watch it, then we're going to discuss it. So we'll be back in 2 hours. So how you doing? Have a good day so far? Got some balloons and flowers? Yeah. American History X is fine, but Primal Fear, I have spoken. Fight Club is fine. Primal Fear, I have spoken. All right, now for $1 trillion.
I like Birdman.
For $1 trillion, don't look at the chat because they might tell you. In the movie Fight Club, who played the character called Bitch Tits?
I mean, I've seen the movie once.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to know.
Meatloaf, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Meatloaf. Good name.
That's funny.
Primal Fear or Snakes on a Plane? Boo, boo. Yeah. Did you see Primal Fear?
There are a lot of movies.
Supposedly, I don't believe this. 4,000 people tried out for the part, and they gave it to Ed Norton, who was like unknown. Yeah. And it turned out somebody was really mad about that. You know who was mad? Jackie Gleason.
I don't know what that means.
On The Honeymooners, Ed Norton was his guy who lived upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Making an Ed Norton joke.
I'm not a fan of that show.
What? That's my mom's favorite show. End of Eve.
I don't like a lot of yelling.
There's a lot of yelling in that show.
He yells at his wife. Fuck you, dude.
Damn.
That's what I feel like saying.
On Futurama, they said that he was the first astronaut because Bam zoomed to the moon.
Yeah.
And then Fry's like, he's not an astronaut. That was just a metaphor for beating his wife.
I don't like that show.
No.
I don't need to watch him yelling at his wife. Fuck him.
Damn. Truth hurts. If you watch Family Guy, you would like hamana, pow, right in the kisser. I told you what that was about, then I get banned. So. In Primal Fear, good cast. That's correct. Okay, so Knight H4 is a new move, and it doesn't smell. Only NH3 smells. NH4 does not. Somebody like on the YouTube said NH4 smells. No, it does not. NH3 smells, not NH4.
I get it mixed up too.
Right. This is the one that smells. This doesn't. All right. Learn your ammonia and ammoniums. Now, if you like the taste of ammonia, then you call it ammonium yum. Frankly, not delicious. Okay. So I played G6 because white is threatening. Well, I get a parry it while you're figuring out what white's threatening.
Let's see. G6. Oh, yeah. Queen H5, maybe.
I asked this guy in Canada, what's your favorite drink and who's your favorite admiral? And he said Perrier. What's the threat?
Oh, Queen H5?
Mm-hmm. All these jokes I make up as I'm saying them, just so you know. Like my whole life, I mean. Raging Rapture, that's like when Karen makes soup. She makes soup for like 4 days. So we're eating cabbage soup right now. Before we had lentil soup. Today, I had lentil soup and cabbage soup. That's why I got you all those
The
balloons.
cabbage soup's really good. I make the best cabbage soup. And I got a new instant pot. The biggest one is huge, and the whole thing is cabbage soup.
Karen loves loves the big pot. Yeah.
I used to be a programmer, Ruby. I don't program anymore.
I have a serious question. I'm not kidding. XQC? How come he has no viewers? Just started? Usually has 90,000 viewers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe
16,000? Terrible. Did you use COBOL and Fortran? You know who used COBOL and Fortran? Wes. Yeah. And BASIC. Yeah.
I know a little
Wes
bit
was a
basic.
computer programmer before people heard of computers. He was a computer programmer. He didn't go to school for that. And then like in the 50s and 60s for Chrysler. So if you like your Chrysler, it's because of Wes. If you don't like it, he retired a long time ago. Excuse me.
I know a little bit of basic.
Actually true. All right. So he wants to play Queen H5. The engine says King F7's the best move. Frankly, I'm not doing that. It says, okay, this isn't a joke. The engine's insane. This is an engine line. Queen E7, Knight F3, Queen D8, and then white plays something else. You know, the engine's on crack. Jesus Christ. And it's not good crack. Not the kind like on Sunny. It's the bad crack. Okay. That's a great episode where he wants to marry the whore. And then she has crack, and they're all doing crack. Yeah. Crack's great. Roxy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great episode. Yeah. I'm cuckoo for crack. Okay, so G6, I played to stop Queen H5. Then his knight has done its job here. And then I played G7, and we agreed to a draw. And that was, I followed the game Giri Radjabov. That's how their game went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yasser would play King F7. And so forth. I'm invested in cryptocurrencies because then when I try to log onto my account, I can't get in. There was a hack in crypto.com, which is what they renamed the Staples Center. And it's still, I don't know, $15 million, which is like nothing. And now random people can't get into their account.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're random people, so I don't care. That's right. The crack episode with unemployment is a great episode. It's not better than the Roxy episode. That's incorrect. Okay, first of all, I'm going to have Karen back me up, and she's going to like perk up now. The Roxy episode features the limousine scene.
I've seen it.
They're saying some other episode is better.
You mean in general? Or?
No, they said this other episode where they're doing crack and unemployment to get crack.
I remember I've seen that.
Which one's better? Which episode?
The Roxy one.
Yeah, of course. It's not even close.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. Yeah. No, it is a difference, Jules Cheat. If he's using NordVPN, then this is better for me. But if he's not, then the bishop. Yeah. Remember, get NordVPN. And use my code to get a discount. Those discounts come in handy. You can do a double check. Let's see, who's... Yeah, let's see here. It's trying to learn. Aha. Interesting. If true. Complicated joke.
Oh.
Was it Michael Jordan one of her clients? What was I talking about? Oh, no, it wasn't Michael Jordan. It was Tiger Woods. But you're close. You named a black athlete. But it wasn't Tiger Woods. But that's what, yeah.
I'm starting to fade.
Terrible.
I got
Streaming for an hour and a half.
6:45 today.
Yeah. That's later than usual. Usually get up 6:30. Okay.
Yeah.
So I played bishop e7 because develop pieces is good. He put it in h. Now, this isn't like the engine move, but I'm trying to stop him from doing anything. And what I was worried about the whole match was if I stop everything and it's all blocked up, I can't win. And actually, this is something I fear when I have black in tournaments, slow tournaments, OTB, against players rated 2200 to 2450, that they're going to block it up and then I can't win. And here, h5 blocks it up too much. I'm still winning. I'm completely winning. But what happened this game was, a lot of blocking up. So far I'm really happy because my opponent can't do anything. Okay. And I'll show you my mistake this game because I analyzed it with the engine and said I made one mistake. You think if I was up a piece, I could make a mistake and still win. But you'd think wrong. When the game ended and I analyzed the game, I thought I made like 30 mistakes. But only one move it said was bad. It liked all of this crazy thing that I did with knight here, knight here, knight here, knight here. It said that's great. Rook c8 was the best move, getting the file. This is the best move. And it loves what I'm doing. Stockfish 12 is like, you're the best. Okay. So it just says I'm winning, winning, winning. Everything's winning. You're the greatest. The Stockfish 12 is in love with me because I beat his rival, right? Stockfish doesn't like Komodo. They're not like that. Okay. And then I'll tell you what I did wrong. It says this is great. It says everything I did was great.
So
I'm completely winning.
When you have your queen in front of the rook like that on the file,
Yeah.
So they won't try to just bring their rook over there.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I move my queen and we trade all the rooks. Yay. I want to trade everything.
Yeah, okay.
Right. I thought he might play rook c1. Yeah. Okay. And then if you remember, which you don't, in this position, king g7 is not good. I should play king g8. But that's okay. I'm still winning pretty easily. Okay. Now in this position, if you remember, they don't remember. This was the longest think I had of the match. I thought for several minutes here. And the move I made isn't anywhere near the best move. However, I must say that this isn't a good position to have. When the game started, I don't want this position. It's all blocked up. The pawns are locked. My opponent has a passed pawn. Opponent has a rook on the 7th. And worst of all, there's a bishop on f1. The engine says I'm completely winning here. Knight c4 wins. Rook c1 wins. King g8 wins. And king g8 I like because I was always worried he'd take this with check. But then I wouldn't worry about it. And also I'm getting off of this. I should have played king g instead of king g7, to be honest. And I thought forever here, and I was so worried about this that I put it in h. So I could play knight f7 and, in case his knight came. Now you could say, wait a minute, why are you afraid of knight g5 when you can take it? Well, he can trade bishops then play knight g5. And this is a very bad move because my knight's really good on g4. And now he wanted to put his knight here because he couldn't put it here because I would just trade it off. So he put his knight on c5. And now this is very difficult to win. I'm sort of glad that I drew from this position. And this is amazing. Now, Karen, in your opinion, which captures better, bishop takes or knight takes?
Let's see. I'm not sure.
Correct. They're the same. And I thought this was insane because I want my knight to come in here.
Yeah.
And my bishop just sucks no matter where it is. So when the engine said, this is okay, I'm like, what? Why would that be okay? But, okay, so I played here because I want my knight to go here. My bishop just go back. Okay, take. And now it only says I'm up 1.5, and I'm up 5 the whole game. So knight h6 was just a terrible blunder, but letting him win the a pawn was also bad. This was just a tough game for me. Queen c7's bad. Oh no, queen 7's not bad. Queen c7's fine. I should play bishop b7 here so my bishop doesn't get trapped. I can play bishop c8 and defend this. Because that's my weak pawn. Obviously, this is stupid here. So knight f7's not good. Yeah. And after queen a5, I'm not winning anymore. When we repeated, I was like, damn, I'm a piece up, but I'm going to lose on time. But I'm actually not winning. Yeah. That's actually the best move, knight d8. That's how I decided to defend my pawn. Yeah, this is a draw. Like, all engines say, like, this is just a repetition. I can't do anything. So that was embarrassing, except for one thing. You know what the one thing was?
No.
I won the match with that game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But still, like, drawing up a pieces, you know, terrible. And, you know, obviously it's a lot better than me. And at this point in the match, without me knowing it, but obviously it's true now, I'm playing worse than I was because I'm playing all these games in a row, and I'm trying to play in a way where I don't blunder anything or miss any tactic, which is different than I usually play. When I play you guys, like, I'm trying to blunder, and then you guys don't see it. Here I'm trying not to blunder, but I blunder anyway. First 3 games I made, like, no mistakes. Like, I played like Magnus if he was on crack. Okay, which, you know, he is. No, he's not. It could be the killer, though. Is he the killer? Yes. No. It's a commercial for iPhone 13. Okay.
Nobody's going to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm getting tired.
Well, the game's over.
I know.